Hello guys, my name is Presenter Kid as usual in the street of Egerton. Guys, as you all know, the country is mourning. We have lost Raila Amolo Odinga, and today I have a friend of mine. He will introduce himself and then we'll continue.
Thank you. I'm Bernard Hargreaves Ouma, student leader at Egerton University and a Pan-Africanist.
So Bernard Hargreaves, now that Raila is no more, we don't know where does our country now heading to. The Luo Kingpin is gone. ODM leader is gone. What is your take about this?
My take in what perspective of the way forward?
Of the way forward, the Luo Kingpin, ODM leader.
Okay. And now, Raila is not just no more. Until tomorrow, Raila stays 6 feet underneath the ground. But as we can see, people have started scrambling for the position, for the power. Yes, you can see the likes of Mbade, the likes of Opiyo Wandayi, and other many leaders, and even Kaloma. They are speaking about that speculation. But all I can say that it is not, there is no place that there was said that now it is Raila Odinga who is going to be our kingpin. We don't have in that history. It is all about Juogi. It is Juogi, and when Juogi befalls on somebody, it is that person who becomes the leader. It is that person who will become the kingpin. But as the things goes, Raila was like Moses. And in the Bible, many people are aware, and people are aware about this in the Exodus, that Moses had to get them away from the Israelites from Egypt, okay, to Canaan. And he only got a glimpse of it, but never destined there. But it is only Joshua who led them there. Now, in this time of mourning, this time of sullen and confusion, the Luos are asking themselves, who will be the next Joshua? But as things stand now, my friend, I'm very objective in this. Juogi has spoken. And the man Babu Owino is likely to take charge. And you could see how the spirits of Agwambo, when Babu yesterday went to Nyayo, and people were really making noises, shouting. And he's the only man who could stand and quell people, That's a symbol of Juogi, that Juogi is working within that man. And what I can advise, my good friend, is that let us avoid this divisive politics of, the Southern Luos, people from Soba, people from Bigori, people from Kisumu. We are one. And once we are one and we follow one who is acknowledged beyond Luo, then that should be the kingpin.
Okay, to cut you short, some people were talking about Winnie Odinga taking from his dad. What is your take?
That's so interesting. Winnie Odinga is named after the wife of Nelson Mandela. And she is also very bold. She can be a leader. But, we are not living in isolation or in vacuum. We know the society where we come from is a very masculine society, that they will not allow a woman to be their kingpin. You get that? So, because of that stereotypic view of the society, may not make Winnie Odinga become that kingpin, okay? Only if, suppose, Junior could be political oriented and could be of I don't know how would I say, of well-being, okay? Then he could have tried the shoes. But as things stands now, Juogi is speaking and is pointing unto Babu Owino. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Last question. There is this guy called Miguna. I read a story of his saying that he's mourning Raila like a human being, but not like a hero.
Bitterness. That is actually bitterness. Because for Miguna, though, yes, I really respect him. of his bold speeches and his bold stance. But there is becoming petty because you can't have grudge even to the dead person, you know, unless otherwise you are mad. Okay? So that is according to Miguna Miguna. And who is Miguna Miguna? You know, sometimes you may go, you know, this is a person who had given him a name. You get? Miguna Miguna worked as a PA to Raila Odinga. Miguna Miguna got name and was really glamorized, you know, glorified because of his bold step in swearing, in the mock swearing in of Raila Odinga in 2017. Okay? Everything he has always attached to Raila Odinga. So we have just some people who are ungrateful. And though to some extent we may also say that at some point Raila also did wrong not to have apologized, okay, or not to have really talked to President Uhuru so that they could really compensate the other guy. Okay? So either way, each one of them had wronged one another. But having that malicious view, even to the dead, that is not becoming human. That is not becoming human. Let Baba rest in peace, and nobody should touch Baba. And if anyone wants to touch Baba after his death, then they will really regret the wrath of Juobi. Yes.